Good morning, viewers. This is Global Entertainment News TV. I am your host, Busola, and welcome to our newspaper review segment. Let's start with the punch. Naira for crude. Marketers fear price hike as FG suspends sales to Dangote. Marketers fear price hike as FG suspends sales to Dangote. Moving on to the next. IPMAN slams depot owners for stockpiling products. FG Dangote resume talks today. IPMAN slams depot owners for stockpiling products. FG Dangote resumes talks today. Up to the next. Atiku Obi calms tackles Bode George Shikaru over anti-coalition comment. Atiku Obi calms tackle Bode George Shekaru over anti-coalition comment. To the next headline. South governors. National Assembly plans to reconcile Fubara lawmakers. South governors. National Assembly plans to reconcile Fubara lawmakers. Moving on to the next. Petrol price crisis ease in Niger after Nigeria's bailout. Petrol crisis ease in Niger after Nigerians bailout. Up to next. Two US-based Nigeria accomplices face 62 years jail for $50 million fraud. Two US-based Nigerians accomplices face 62 years jail for $50 million fraud. That is for the punch. We move to the Vanguard. Another explosion rocks gas facility in Rivers. Another explosion rocks gas facility in Rivers. To the next headline. Oceanic Bank, our story, says Cecilia Ibru. Oceanic Bank, our story, says Cecilia Ibru. Moving on to the next. Onayekan cautions political leaders against misuse of power. Onayekan cautions political leaders against misuse of power. Up to the next. State of the Nation. I don't know when we will have peace again, says Ame Ibute. State of the Nation. I don't know when we will have peace again, says Ame Ibute. Moving on to the next. Inflation. Manufacturers record 90.6% rise in cost. Inflation. Manufacturers record 90.6% rise in cost. Moving on to the next. Our state is evolving, not smelling, says Lagos government. Our state is evolving, not smelling, says Lagos government. Up to the next. Delta Air's ill treatment of Nigerians unacceptable, says NCAA. Delta Air's ill treatment of Nigerians unacceptable, says NCAA. That's it for the Vanguard. We move to the Nation. Rivers emergency declaration. Okpebholo fought Jonathan. Rivers emergency declaration. Okpebholo fought Jonathan. To the next headline. Oshiomhole okays highway tolling at kick-off of 125-kilometer Benin-Asaba road. Oshiomhole okays highway tolling at kick-off of 125-kilometer Benin-Asaba road. Moving on to the next. Adeleke threatens to dispose Obas of warning Ilobu Ifon communities. Adeleke threatens to dispose Obas of warning Ilobu Ifon communities. Up to the next. Sales of crude in Nigeria extension likely as committee meets. Sales of crude in Naira extension likely as committee meets. Up to the next. IG warns policemen against unlawful detention. IG warns policemen against unlawful detention. Moving on to the next. Natasha's conduct vindicate Yahaya Bello, says Kogi Senator. Natasha's conduct vindicate Yahaya Bello, says Kogi Senator. Moving on to the next. Indian women held at airport with 72 parcels of heroin in chocolate wraps. Indian women held at airport with 72 parcels of heroin in chocolate wraps. That's it for the nation. We move to the Guardian. Drug shortage. Uncertainty squeeze HIV/AIDS TB clinic nationwide. Drug shortage. Uncertainty squeeze HIV/AIDS TB clinics nationwide. Moving on to the next. Adebayo dismisses SDP merger as Lamido urged rebuilding PDP. Adebayo dismisses SDP merger as Lamido urged rebuilding PDP. To the next headline. Presidency says suspension of Fubara orders not power grab as governor appears in public. Presidency says suspension of Fubara orders not power grab as governor appears in public. Moving on to the next. Obasanjo decries Onya dam neglect, incessant boreholes drilling. Obasanjo decries Onya dam neglect, incessant borehole drilling. Moving on to the next. Bakare Ezekwesili profile solution to Nigerian leadership crisis. Bakare Ezekwesili profile solutions to Nigeria's leadership crisis. Up to the next. Anxiety in Kano as Bayero Sanusi plans separate Durbar celebration. Anxiety in Kano as Bayero Sanusi plans separate Durbar celebration. To the next headline. Concerns over constitutionality or suspension of tenured office holders in Rivers. Concern over constitutionalism of suspension of tenured office holders in Rivers. Moving on to the next. Nigerians seek good governance, not 2027 distractions. Nigeria seek good governance, not 2027 distractions. And that's it for our newspaper review segment. Thank you for joining us today. Be sure to join us again tomorrow, same time, same station. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more news and updates on Global Entertainment News TV. I've been your host, Bisola, and have a blessed day. Bye.